go time. Foot is hitting the floor. It's three wide as they cross the stripe. Unbelievable stuff.
You run away.
And it leads to the
Hit
Porsche
your heart,
944
they'll
challenge
betray.
that over the last couple of seasons has
Beating
been
on
absolutely
hungry eyes.
intense.
Four wide over the hill.
Not so civilized.
Great battle there.
Oh, that's the race leader.
Listen, love,
Ferocity of
primitive.
competition in this category is second to none.
Wow, he's been clipped.
Breaking out of captivity and follow me, stereo jungle child.
Pedal to the metal.
Love is a kill. Your heart's still a wire, shooting at the walls of heartache. Bang, bang.
Let's go, folks.
I am the warrior.
Strap yourselves in. This is going to be a banger.
Well, I am the warrior, and heart to heart you'll win if you survive.
Oh, I got to catch my breath.
The warrior. Well, I am the warrior.
Welcome to round one of the 2025 Porsche 944 Challenge Series Australia. Round one is presented by Melbourne Paving, with thanks to our supporting partners: Porsche Australia, Advan Yokohama Tyres, Trico, seeing you through, Savvy Financial Products Hobart, John Watson Transport, Butcher's Diner Melbourne, Campione Electrics, AVI Technology, Poolmaster Bayside, Raceline, 888 Home Loans, Pit Lane Clothing. Round one sees the championship head back to the historic home of horsepower, Sandown Motor Raceway. Located around 30 kilometres east of the Melbourne CBD, the circuit is 3.1 kilometres long and runs in an anti-clockwise direction. The track is well known for its long straights and therefore good slipstream effect, and the close concrete walls. Overall, there are 13 corners. The key ones to watch out for are Turn 1, a high-speed entry with high curbs. Turn 4, a tight hairpin corner, but one which you need good drive from for the long back straight. Turn 6, the fastest corner on the circuit. And Turn 12, a tight twisty corner which leads onto the long front straight and towards the start-finish line. Qualifying took place on Saturday morning, and it was the AVI Technology driver Adam Brewer who took a commanding pole over two-time series champion Jamie Westaway. Sidelink driver Mark Verdino comes next, just ahead of the reigning champion Cameron Bella. Four-time series champion Chris Lewis-Williams will start out of row 3, alongside the Winton race winner from last year, Mark Torbitz. The number 7 of Carter Fox will start from position 7, with the experienced Tony Westaway next to him in the number 50. Melbourne Paving's Nick Carpenter starts from P9, and the poolmaster Andrew Jackman completes the top 10. Ex-Porsche Cup car campaigner Manny Mezzaselma starts from P11, alongside Jared Campione in the number 88. Sam Roth returns to the field after missing most of last year, and he starts from P13, with Andrew Goldman next to him, also returning after a lengthy absence. Jack Atley comes next in the pit lane clothing machine, PJ Grant next to him in P16. Johnny Venoris rounds out the 17-car field. Race 1 began on Saturday afternoon, and the field rolled out under humid but dry conditions.
Welcome back trackside here at Sandown International Motor Raceway, the home of horsepower. You've tuned in to the Trico Victorian State Circuit Racing Championships for season 2025, and it leads to the Porsche 944 Challenge that over the last couple of seasons has been absolutely intense. The ferocity of competition in this category is second to none, and we're going to bring two of the best at calling that ferocity and bringing the intensity. I'll introduce you to Matty Dunlop and Joe Kellogg. Take us away, guys.
Thank you very much, as always, Darren Smith. My name is Matt Dunlop, and Joey Kellogg is joining me alongside in the box today for The first outing of the Porsche 944 Challenge of the season. We've got a field of 16 cars. We'll run through the rest of them as the race progresses, but they're all just about gridded up now, and we'll be getting set for a race start very, very soon. Adam Brewer will have the inside line. Westaway will have the outside. Those of you who are tuned in at Calder Park,
5-second board is out.
know what happened between those two at the start of race 1 in Calder. Will there be any fireworks, or will it be a clean getaway? The revs are building. The red light is on. Tension is rising. 944s are about to get underway here at Sandown. Great start from Jamie Westaway. Gets a really good launch in the number 28 machine.
It was Westaway who led the charge into turn 1, but only just over Bella.
Look at Mark Medino trying to have a look. Adam Brewer has to go almost on the defensive.
Medino's got nowhere to go. He's got pace off the line, but he's got a wall of 944s in front of him.
Look at Bella from 4th position, has already made his way up to 2nd, which will now become 1st as they go through turn 2.
Jack, Campione and Carpenter all jumping Fox.
First corner, first race of the season, first impressions they are everything. So they are hungry as hell right now for this race.
Atlee up 3 spots.
Matter, I'll be fine. I'll just get up the front straight away. No qualms about it. Fantastic start from the reigning champion with a number 1 back on the side of that cyan Porsche 944 there. He's going to be tucking right in behind Jamie Westaway here. They snake out. He's trying to break that toe. Mark Medino is just having a bit of a look to see what real estate is available.
I think Medino's... Oh my God, that is close. Shuts the door. Adam Brewer shuts the door.
He does. Adam Brewer has to take quite a bit of curb there as well. They all make it through the top of the hill section there into Dandenong Road, nice and clean as they go under the Penrite Bridge here. Really, really fantastic battle with Chris Lewis-Williams all over the back of this pack here. And we see behind them, Westaway is currently taking the lead. He's just ahead of Cameron Bella.
Lewis-Williams was charging and grabbed Fedino under brakes into turn 1.
You can never, ever count out Chris Lewis-Williams at Sandown. I was doing a bit of digging last night. Would you like to hear a very juicy stat that I found here?
Please, tell me. Give me the stats.
So, Chris Lewis-Williams got his first Sandown podium in 2010. I want you to guess how many races he's been off the podium at Sandown since then.
Jeez. I'm going to say 1.
He's been only off the podium 4 times in 4 races. In all the ones that he's done here at Sandown since 2010, he's only finished 4 of them off the podium.
That is incredible.
He is unbelievable around this stretch of tarmac in Springvale, just southeast of the Melbourne CBD.
However, with the front 5 all pushing hard early, suddenly a front right wheel pin came undone on the number 37, and that meant he became the first casualty of the notorious Sandown walls.
Great to hold off Cameron Bella here, because Bella is all over the back of the 28 like a cheap suit, but he's just not able to find a way through yet.
This is really, really good racing.
Lewis-Williams coming to a halt at the bottom of Dandenong Road corner.
Dandy Road Complex coming into the last couple of corners of this lap.
Local yellows at Dandy Road as well, so we'll keep an eye and see what's happened there. If there's a car that's gone off that can be recovered. And
oh no! Chris Lewis-Williams. He was so laissez-faire when I spoke to him before this race. He was... and then he's just shown real energy at the start of this race, and he has gone off the track there, and he doesn't look to be running at the moment.
The wily veteran Bella knew he had to make his move, and he grabbed the lead with literally seconds to spare before the safety car was called.
Get that thing started
safety
again.
Car is out. Did Cameron Bella get the move done before the boards are out? They'll be keeping a very, very close eye on that one.
Lewis-Williams' car stranded in a dangerous spot, and with marshals and officials on track, the safety car continued to lead the field.
Down there at Dandenong Road, and he's only getting a flat toe. Although, no, there is a tow truck there. He's out of the car. He's done. I'm not sure. Oh, look at the front right.
Oh, dear.
That is some pretty clear-cut suspension damage there. That thing is not going anywhere. With the clock ticking down to 5.5 minutes in the safety car.
Eventually, however, time simply ran out, and with no passing allowed under safety car conditions, in the end, the field would remain unchanged.
We have got a confirmed safety car finish here to wrap up day 1 of the Trico Victorian State Circuit Racing Championships, presented by 888 Home Loans here in the last race of the day, which is the 944 Challenge. So,
Bella cruising home to victory.
Cameron Bella crosses the stripe and he will take race 1 of the 944 challenge here at Sandown Raceway with Jamie Westerway and Adam Brewer rounding out the podium under safety car conditions.
So it's the reigning champion Cameron Bella who takes a somewhat slower than usual victory in race 1. Under safety car conditions, over Jamie Westerway, Adam Brewer completes the podium. Mark Verdino sees a solid start to his year in 4th. Mark Torbert's home in 5th. Carter Fox and Jared Campione complete the top 10. Manny Mezzaselma just outside that. Sam Rofe and Andrew Goldman complete their returns with points, whilst Johnny Venoris and Chris Lewis-Williams both unfortunately failing to see the checkered flag. On Sunday morning, the field rolled out for race 2, and again, the track remained cool but dry.
944s, the Porsches back on track. Here they had a bit of a torrid afternoon yesterday, finishing with many laps under safety car. Welcome back to the telecast. The
5-second board is out for the start of this race.
Let's get ready for this one. It's going to be a barnstormer. Strap yourselves in, folks. If you're not looking at the track right now and your trackside, you very well should be. Red light is on. Tension is building. We're underway at Sandown.
Here we go,
pretty even start at the front of the field here. They're side by side. Adam Brewer looks to have had a pretty good launch back there from 3rd position as well. That left-hand side, or stage left, is the clean side of the track, so look at the pace that Adam Brewer has. He's going to see if he can pull up alongside the number 1 of Cameron Bella. As
Bella, Westerway and Brewer got away well. And as always, things were tight mid-pack.
Nice and tight for the top 4 positions at the moment. Westerway and Verdino are getting stuck right in. That's straight away.
Brewer jumped to 2nd, but a big early slide for Westerway let Verdino through.
They come through there nice and clean. Thank you very much to Trico.
Westerway very wide there.
He
holds it together.
He just holds it together. He's had to take a very evasive manoeuvre there to get onto the inside to keep it together.
I thought this was a Vic State series, not the D1 series.
Goodness.
Brewer wasn't done and he gunned for the lead.
Right here. Brewer having another look around the outside of Bella into turn 6. He's going to get it done. That's a fantastic move to start proceedings.
Huge
Doesn't
move.
keep it inside the lines though. Has to cut across the chicane.
Yeah.
And a big lock up behind there from Mark Verdino. I reckon he's turned that front left into a 50-cent coin with that one.
Lewis-Williams too was on the charge, grabbing Attlee for 10th into the Dandenong Road corner, and then Carpenter for 9th by the end of lap 1.
Then it's Jackman, Campione, Carpenter, and Chris Lewis-Williams up to 10th, having started from the rear of grid. What a great recovery so far from that number 37.
Only ignited that fire even more, and we're seeing him push really, really hard right now. Here's some action down the back of the field here with PJ Brown. Big lock up and bit of movement under brakes there, but yeah, really hot action here.
Rofe, Fox and Grant were all over Attlee.
He's the start, so we need to see a bit of a move on from Carter. He's very quick and he's improved a lot over the last season or so. With limited track time recently though, toward the end of last year, we want to see some action from him. He's a young up-and-comer and he's very good steerer.
He certainly is, and he's looking around all over the back of Jack Attlee at the moment. He's side by side with PJ Grant, and he's got Sam Rofe trying to tuck in behind him there for a bit of slipstream. This could go any way at all by the time they get down to the end there.
We're getting 3 wide here.
I reckon we might be. There's still a battle raging on pretty hard at the front as well.
And Tony Westerway was feeling the pressure from Torberts as well.
That's Anthony Westerway. He's slowed right down. That's the exit of turn 1.
All quick steerers.
They're very quick steerers. They raise them pretty fast down the league after that neck of the woods, I can tell you that much. Look at this side-by-side action. PJ Grant just getting up the inside of Jack Attlee. He's going to get that move done as well.
Grant and Fox move forward.
PJ opting to not stay within the white lines through that manoeuvre. Very crafty.
And now Carter Fox has made his way past Jack Attlee as well. So he's got some real pace at number 7. He's getting the boot right into the firewall now.
Yeah, Attlee's got to get a move on here and keep that foot down.
Rofe closely behind, but Goldman received a 5-second penalty for being outside his starting box.
Has to tuck in behind, and we just saw confirmation there pop up from the board at the starting entry. That's a 5-second time penalty for Andrew Goldman in the 333 car, so I'm assuming that was a jump start. Not sure what else.
Carpenter, Grant and Fox all in a dogfight as well.
Side by side, Carpenter and PJ Grant there through turn 1. Grant just gets enough space to stay on the track, and he stays in front there but loses the spot to Nicholas Carpenter. Oh, they really race hard in this category, don't they, Joey?
Pressure mounted on Campione and he pulled aside with a mechanical issue.
As part of Vic State Series to get involved in. It's cost effective, super fast. Nick Carpenter. I don't think he's gone inside. I don't think he's been on the right side of that ripple strip for the entire race. Sorry, PJ Grant.
Oh, what's Campione doing there? That's not ideal. He's lost. He's pulling off, and I think is he stopping? He's got an issue because he certainly hasn't lost the end of the car. That's well past the exit. That thing.
Fox saw his opportunity.
Swarming all over the back. He's basically hitching himself onto the tow bar of that car in front of him there.
Grant is on Carpenter. Fox is on Grant. This is going to be hot into this turn 1.
Grant goes to the outside to try and cover both of those
Carter
cars.
Fox showing some great racecraft there and tailgating PJ on the way through Carpenter. That was some good stuff.
Jackman and Torberts in an epic race-long battle.
Now, here's a great battle from Andrew Jackman and Mark Torberts, 6th and 7th position respectively. Torberts did start all the way up in 5th, so he has lost a couple of spots, but that car is quick. He's having a look up the inside of the Pool Master Bayside machine. They may even be side by side by the time they get down to turn 1 here. This is a great little scrap here. These two have been racing hammer and tongs all around. Andrew Jackman just shutting the door like, don't forget, I'm still here, mate, but I think Torberts is just going to jump on the brakes.
No.
Greatly held onto there by AJ.
See that?
Suddenly, though, things went all wrong for the leader Brewer.
And Fox, great battle there.
Oh! That's the race leader.
Deary me.
Adam
Brewer, what has happened here? That's substantial damage there. You know what? I do not think he's going to stop for anything. If that car's going to keep going, he's going to keep driving.
It looks straight and narrow. Let's have a look at this replay to see if that answers the question.
No.
Lost it all on his own. Oh, and he's been tagged there by Cameron Bella coming through. Not much Cameron could have done about that. As Adam Brewer was just a bit of a passenger there as he picked it up. He did well to hang on to it, keep it going eventually. Obviously,
Bella kept him straight.
He did, yeah. So he had a bit of assistance there, and you can see a little bit.
Mid-pack, Jackman, Grant and Fox all fighting hard.
Down here, this is the battle for 7th now.
Yeah.
6th position even, as Mark Torberts has made his way back in front of Andrew Jackman now. So Jackman is currently holding off PJ Grant, Carter Fox, Nicholas Carpenter, Tony Westaway lurking in the background as well. Here we go now. Two very different lines. PJ Grant on the inside, getting pushed all the way to the Armco on the inside, getting every last bit of rubbish off the inside of the apron there.
Andrew Jackman, the master of pulls, is also the master of blocking.
Oh, look at Carter Fox around the outside. They might be going 3 wide into turn 1. No, Fox has to tuck back in, but PJ's going to get this move done. Great racing.
Oh, Jackman wide. Oh.
Carter Fox is going to take advantage now. He's going to try and get side by side with PJ Grant.
Up front, though, the 5-time champion Bella cruised home for his 2nd victory of the weekend.
There's only a couple of overtaking opportunities to come, but way out in front, Cameron Bell is going to take the race win here. Fantastic result. 2 from 2 so far from the number 1 machine.
Carpenter nabbing Tony Westaway right on the line, but under investigation for passing under yellow flags.
Because Carpenter sending it in Dandenong Road, a little bit of bodywork, I don't know if it fell off or if he collected it from somebody else that he just nicked on the way out of that corner.
Don't know, yeah.
But geez, it's all happening here, isn't it? Nicholas Carpenter holding off Tony Westaway.
The rookie on the veteran.
Fantastic stuff, and that's part of the reason why we love 944 so much, is you get all walks of drivers who come in and just put on a fantastic show for us like we're seeing.
So it's 2 from 2 for the reigning champion Cameron Bella. Jamie Westaway takes 2nd, and a wounded Adam Brewer completes the podium. Mark Verdino continues his good run in 4th, whilst Chris Lewis-Williams, with the drive of the race, bounces back up to 5th after starting last. Andrew Jackman and Tony Westaway complete the top 10. Jack Atley just outside that. Nick Carpenter receiving a 15-second penalty by stewards. And Sam Rofe completes the runners. Andrew Goldman, Jared Campione and Manny Mezzaselma, all victims of the notoriously demanding Sandown circuit. Just prior to race 3, Wendline TV commentator Matt Dunlop caught up with a few of the 944 Challenge Series drivers for 2025.
Down here in the Porsche 944 garage at Sandown Motor Raceway, they're getting ready to roll very, very soon. It'll be improved production up next, but 944s very soon after to cap off the day's action here. We've seen a lot of action so far throughout this category, and Jamie Westaway has been in the thick of it so far. Jamie, how have you been finding this racing so far here at Sandown? You've been second place, second fiddle for the most part behind Bella, but a lot of pace in this car.
Yeah, it's been a good weekend so far. Got a new front suspension setup that we're just sort of getting used to. been a little bit oversteery here and there with mixed conditions as well. So I mean, hoping a few tweaks in between race 2 and 3, we can find a bit of pace and go for the win instead of second place.
How are you imagining the start? What's your strategy? What do you have in mind for the launch?
Focus on the lights and react as fast as I can.
Simple as that. Can't say more than that, mate. Best of luck. Enjoy the race. Now, let's see who else we've got cutting around this garage at the moment. Chris Lewis-Williams, I'd like to have a chat with you because you've been all the way up and down so far this weekend. I was having a chat on air with Joey about just your fantastic record here at Sandown. Unfortunately, that came undone yesterday afternoon, but great recovery to 5th this morning.
Yeah, first 2 laps are awesome fun, and the guys are really good, respectful as you come through. So, yeah, 2 laps of fun, and then don't quite have the pace. I mean, Brewer this weekend is a jet, and Cam's quick. Jamie's doing his race pace, but these guys have found a couple of tenths. So, hopefully, starting up the front, I can try and latch on and see what they're doing in different. That's found them that extra few tenths. So, yeah, still having fun.
Now, you'll be on the dirty side of the track for the start, is that right? On the 5th position, the inside, so might be a little bit grimy there. Do you find that's a bit of a challenge for you, or what's your strategy for the start?
I haven't made a good start 9 for 4 in 10 years, so it doesn't matter what side of the track I want. I did one good one in the wet here when I went from 5th to 1st because I started in 2nd. It's been the only good start I've done for ages, so get through the start.
Luckily, they only give points at the finish, mate, so I'm sure you'll be up there at the end of it. Go well. All the best, mate. Thanks for chatting to us. Let's see who else we can grab here in this 944 garage. We've got a few drivers floating around here. Let's go have a chat to Sam Rofe over here, if you don't mind having a chat. Sam, Matt from Blendline TV, great to chat to you. How have you been finding the 944 here at Sandown this weekend?
Yeah, really good. I've had sort of 6 years out. I did one round last year, this round last year, and we blew an engine. So we're just getting back into it, and yeah, not too bad, just getting used to the car. I think I need more seat time, but it's a great class, great bunch of blokes, and really good to be back. So hopefully we can do a full season this time, and yeah, it's good.
Tell us a bit about the challenge of navigating the changeable conditions, because it's been so topsy-turvy here at Sandown. What is it like from a driving perspective overall, but also in these 944s trying to grapple that?
Yeah, it was really interesting when we had the part wet track, part dry. Part of the track was amazing, and then the rest was slippery, and trying to get the setup to do both conditions was definitely interesting. I think that's what makes part of the fun sort of thing, that we've all got the same car. It's luck of the draw what you set your car up to do, and where you end up sort of thing is a lot down to that. Being a very even class with the cars sort of thing, a lot comes down to the setup and the driver, so it's good.
Yeah, it absolutely is. It's a fantastic category to watch. Go well, mate. Enjoy race 3. See you on the other side of it. Let's have a mosey on over to this side of the garage, because I did see Adam Brewer in there earlier having a look at his car. I don't know if he's around at the moment, so let's see what we can check out, because you may remember, if you were watching that broadcast, there's a bit of an issue with the front fascia, which came off the front. We don't know what happened. Have a look at this. We've got a bit of a... Get a look at this one there, just the race tape in the form of Melbourne Paving providing that one. So shout out to Melbourne Paving for supporting the Adam Brewer effort here. I'll leave Adam to it while he's busy stickering up the front of this thing. Actually, I might see if I can jump in just quickly, Adam. Do you mind, because we didn't catch on the cameras, was it, oh no, sorry, it was because your Cameron Bella, because you had that little bit of a lose at turn 4. How are you feeling? Because there's a good recovery to get back to 3rd. I do kind of feel bad jumping in here while you're trying to stick the thing up, but how are you feeling heading into race 3?
Look, the car was still fast even without the front on it, so hopefully this holds and all comes back together, and it was still straight travel. See how it goes.
All the best, mate. I'll leave you to it. I don't want to take up too much more of your time. This is important stickering work. Now, let's see who else we can chat to around here. Let's have a look into the next garage back over this way. We see who we can grab. There's quite a bit happening as we float around. Let's have a look down this way, because I have been seeing Carter Fox floating around. He's always good for a yarn, so let's see if we can steal him in the number 7 machine, that ex-John Kennedy car. We could find all sorts here. There's a lot of drivers up and down this field. Carter Fox, he's looking at me. Here's trouble. As we have another look at that Chris Lewis-Williams machine, let's have a look at this one, Carter. It's been a little bit of a... have you found the weekend so far in, getting the car speed right, getting yourself right, and just, managing the conditions?
Yeah, good challenge, lots of fun, good laps. We had a pretty close race in that last one, so see what we can do in this last one. It'll be good.
You mentioned, we were having a chat to you earlier on the weekend, and you mentioned you were having a couple of gripes with the clutch here and there. Has that been something that you're slowly still getting to grips with, or are you still getting a little bit of a grief with it, as Joey Kelly?
Oh, he's here. It's a tricky one. It's like a triple carbon, just a short throw clutch, right? So for these cars with a weak transaxle in them, you kind of can't just sit it on the limiter and then dump the clutch as you kind of would. But yeah, fine art. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But we're just having fun this weekend and getting ready for bigger things. So it's all good.
That's what it's all about, mate. Go well in the race. Enjoy it. No worries. We have a look around at this number 7 car. Hello from the Teddy Bear from the Andrew Jackman garage. Look forward to seeing that one around the garages. Look forward to seeing it. The Bathurst 6 hour coming up as well. We'll be getting a run there. Yep. 63 days to go into the Bathurst 6 hour. We've got a great contingent of 944 drivers who are going to be racing in that one. And look forward to watching that because they'll be running in the Mazda 6, I believe. Mazda 3, and I've got a Teddy Bear following me. I'm going to get out of this garage. I'm feeling threatened by wild animals at this point. Let's have a chat here. I might steal Cameron Bella if that's okay. Ambushed in here. First in race 1, first in race 2. What are your plans this afternoon?
Well, 3 from 3 would be nice. Ads is looking really fast this weekend. So trying to keep him behind would be a bit of battle. And then obviously Bowdens and Jamie Westaway coming through the pack as well. But yeah, we'll just see what happens. So.
You found anything where like some cars have strengths over others in different parts of the track, or like is it a straight line speed thing, or is it a bit of strategy coming in, or is it just plant the foot, go around track as fast as you can?
Pretty much as fast as we can. Ads has got straight line speed, so just staying in behind him to sort of drag me forward a bit would be nice, but just see what happens.
You certainly will, mate. All the best. Go well in race 3, mate. We've got a couple others sliding around here. Mark Verdino and Jack Atley. Jack's got the helmet on. It looks like he can't get away from a microphone. I might grab you first, Jack. How is it? We've been missing you up in the comms box, mate, but have you been enjoying your time in the car again?
It's far less stressful in a race car than sitting in that commentary box, I reckon, Matty. A lot easier and flowing, but no, we've had a bit of an up and down weekend. We did a clutch on Friday, so we're battling. We've been sort of trying to build up the pace all weekend, mate, but this place can bite you, so you've got to be a little bit careful. It's a long season, it's round 1. You've got to try not to think it's first day back at school, but we'll be out there sort of giving it our best. It's a pretty tight category. Not many guys make mistakes, mate, so we'll be trying our best, mate, and having a bit of fun and trying to catch these front boys. These boys too fast, mate, so we'll see how we go.
We'll see how we go indeed. Mark Verdino, he has been very fast indeed. You had a great round, I remember, at the end of last year at Calder, and you've been carrying on that pace here at Sandown. Do you find the car just suits power circuits, or is it a bit of yourself getting more comfortable with the car? What is it that you like about that this racing at the moment?
I think these sort of tracks suit my driving style a little bit better. Sort of the more point and shoot tracks, whereas Phillip Island, the long, high-speed corners, I'm sort of not as good as these front guys that really controlling the car through those. But yeah, I like it. Yeah, we're having fun.
Everyone's having fun. That's what we love to see. It's such a fun category. Get involved. If you're keen to have a race, if you're seeing this and you're thinking like, gee, I wouldn't mind jumping in a car, 944s is a great category. They're relatively inexpensive. They're great drivers' cars, super well balanced, and they're always looking for more people to jump in here. So 944s will be great fun to watch later on today. That whistle blowing sounds like we're about to get improved production cars rolling through the pit lane. So gear yourself up for that. And it's 944s to round out the day. It's going to be a cracker. Enjoy it.
They say you save the best till last. And on Sunday afternoon, race 3, the final race of the weekend, and the weather remained dry. But oil at turn 1 from a previous race and caution was required.
We've got one more race to go. It is Porsche 944 Challenge Race 3. And in the words of the late, great Big Kev, I'm excited, Joey Kellick.
No, it's really great to see what's going on in the paddock and all of the wonderful people and characters that make Vic State Series what it is, which is a fantastic, enjoyable and very, very exciting group of racers.
Getting ready to take the final start.
Green flag at the back of the grid and 5-second board is out.
We'll be eagerly awaiting the start of this one as the revs start to build. Who will get the jump between Cameron Bella and Jamie Westaway? Red light is on. There's a bit of oil down at the first corner. From the oil we saw, they're underway. It looks to be a pretty good start from both of those guys in the front. Not much wheel spin at all, but they're going to have to tiptoe very carefully once they get to turn 1. We saw in the improved production race the oil that went down. You can see the slippery surface flag being held aloft on the left-hand side, so they all know what to expect.
It was again Bella who led into turn 1.
Cameron Bella is going to get the lead, and it's Adam Brewer who makes his way back up into second.
Brewer jumped to second, but Westaway was quick to bounce back into turn 4.
Yeah, he's looking really good and he's really hungry for it. Like you said, he's been unlucky. Great start from Mark Verdino there in 4th. Definitely got to look out for Chris Lewis-Williams. He is hungry like the wolf, as everyone is in this field. Still pretty tight right now, so looking really, really good.
Bit of ducking, bit of weaving, bit of snaking. Everyone's trying to find a bit of real estate. Mark Torbets is trying to defend from Tony Westerway and does so successfully through turn 6 as they all file through into the Dandenong Road corner where we saw some absolute chaos in the last race. Well, there's a lot to play for here and there's a lot of movement in this battle for 3rd position. Mark Verdino is going to have the inside line onto the main straight, but he's not going to have the pace. Let's see how these 3 guys and the rest of the field shape up as they make their way down to turn 1 for the first time at proper racing speed. And now at the front, Jamie Westerway has slungshot himself into the lead of the race. And
slungshot, I like it.
I don't know if it's a word, but it is now. We've been inventing words all weekend. Cameron Bella back up the outside around turn 2. Locks it in turn 3. Great return serve there.
Fantastic stuff.
The pace at the front was red hot. 3 wide towards the fastest corner on the circuit.
Doesn't he?
Yeah,
3
so
wide.
Look at this though. Wow, 3 wide for the lead.
Wow.
This is, I think it's going to be Brewer who's going to get the move done around the outside. That is unbelievable stuff.
Whoa, drifting around the corner there.
Brewer has to cut to the inside.
Big lock up.
Huge lock up. He gets it pulled up, but that tyre's not going to feel sensational for the rest of the race.
Fantastic stuff.
Uses every single inch of the road and a little bit of the grass on the exit there and is able to hold on to 1st position, but that's made this a 5-car battle for the lead now. That's brought Chris Lewis-Williams and Mark Verdino right back into this train.
Oh, yeah. And he's looking really good right now. These guys are close. This is tight. This is really top-level 944 racing right here. Anything could happen.
Proper neck and neck stuff, I think. Now, back here, this is Tony Westerway doing his best to hold off Carter Fox. Grief.
He's a wily character, that's for sure. As we see Bella
lead of the
going
race
through Brewer, and we see Westerway with track position, possibly inside Brewer there. I think that they've got a run on Bella out of that corner as well. We'll see if Westerway darts out here for a braking manoeuvre. He's got to find room somewhere. Oh! Okay, so Brewer's lost 2. Lewis-Williams tailgating on the inside behind Westerway. Brewer is not going to give it up into this corner though.
He certainly is not. Lewis-Williams is very, very quick. He had the fastest lap of the race that time around, but he can't get the move done. Has to slot back behind Adam Brewer here. So Lewis-Williams still in 4th position. Cameron Bella resumes the lead of the race once again with Jamie Westerway glued to that back bumper as he has done since the red light went out.
Suddenly though, the defining moment of the race. Tony Westerway suffering a suspension failure and grinding to a halt.
As Carter Fox goes around the outside of Tony Westerway.
Move by a young fella, and he makes his corner as well.
Brilliant stuff, and a
big lock up.
Massive lock up from Tony Westerway in response. He can't keep that one out of the gravel for the time being. Is he going to get
find a gear? Is that suspension
That's
damage?
suspension
failure.
That is not. Yeah, that thing is well and truly buried. That's going to have to be a safety car, I'm sure.
That looks like
safety car has been called. So fantastic, as you said, from Carter Fox to get that move done over the top of the hill. Very unfortunate for Tony Westerway to spear off into the gravel, but safety car is out and the race has been neutralised.
With the safety car call, the race order settled. However, marshals and officials were quick to clear the stricken Westerway car, meaning one of the all-time most dramatic finishes to any 944 race in its history.
That is a light on top of that safety car, which is not on. So that means we're on for a restart, folks. Strap yourselves in. This is going to be a banger. Cameron Bella is going to be leading the field with Jamie Westerway behind him, Adam Brewer.
This is what we want. This is what we came to see.
Yes, let's get ready, folks. So Bella's still slowing up for now. He's just got control of the field, but won't have much time left because we're just ticking under 45 seconds left on the clock. So we'll keep an eye on the flag post to see how many laps we actually get out of this one. But it's going to be action-packed. Go time. Foot is hitting the floor. Pedal to the metal. Let's go, folks.
He's holding.
He's still holding, as a matter of fact.
He's holding. It's not often that it's very often that we see safety cars. It's not often we see safety car restarts. Oh, Mark Torbets has gone early.
Has he overlapped? I'm not sure. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. Green flags are underway once again. Everyone's fanning out.
PJ Grant possibly went early as well.
Potentially. It's hard to say. They're all trying to find some real estate here. The ones at the front are all line astern, just trying to stay on the back of Bella. He's not worried about defending. He goes all the way to the racing line. He's comfortable with the pace of that car.
He is.
Clock's about to tick to 0, so we've still got a couple of laps left to go yet, I think. Green flags are waving, and we get to see some more fantastic action. Now, they come into turn 4. No one's really close enough to make a pass this time by. But let's see what they can do as Cameron Bella uses every last bit of that runoff concrete at turn 4 to get as much speed, make that corner as wide as he possibly can to get as much momentum as he can up this back straight.
Every single little bit of tarmac he was using then. Now, I think the really important part here is for these top guys to pick their moment. They've got a couple of laps, well, at least one. We've got heat. By the end of this, expecting this last complex of corners, something to go down if they are close enough.
There, Bella and Westaway. Last lap forward is out on the flag post, ladies and gentlemen. So one more lap to go at Sandown for round 1 of the Trico Victorian State Circuit Racing Championships. Bella leads, Westaway second, Adam Brewer third, Chris Lewis-Williams fourth. That is the battle for the lead as Mark Bedena has dropped back. Jamie Westaway up the inside into turn 1. Wow! He's been clipped by Cameron Bella. He's locked up the inside. Bella's gone on the inside. Jamie Westaway buried in the sand pit. That thing's going nowhere.
Oh my lord, I did not see that coming.
We're still racing. We're not done yet, folks. That is horrible news for Jamie Westaway. That's not the finish to his weekend, and Cameron Bella, he's not letting that, he's leaving that behind. He's got other things to worry about right now. He's got that number 3 car with sticky tape and Melbourne Paving stickers all over the front fascia. Really hounding him right now. He's going to see if he can get a good run up the back of the straight here. Or he's looking up the inside now. Cameron Bella doesn't feel the need to defend too harshly. Sticks it right in the middle of the track. Keeps that position for the time being. Adam Brewer, still second position. Jeez, he'll be so hungry
Chris
for that win.
Lewis-Williams inside here at Dandenong Road.
Incredible move from Chris Lewis-Williams. That thing was so sketchy. Dancing on the limit of that car's grip there. Was probably about a millimetre of brake pedal away from locking that thing up. Incredible pass there from Lewis-Williams. He moves into second, but it is going to be Cameron Bella who holds on to take race 3, a clean sweep for the reigning champion at Sandown.
Incredible.
Chris Lewis-Williams makes his way back to second, and Adam Brewer 3, 3, and Mark Torbets, he'll be spewing with that finish to that race. Now, Mark Fedino, 4th position, PJ Grant, 5th on the road, 10-second penalty. Wow, okay. Bit more happening here as well. So that's Jared Campione on the runoff and Jack Atley as well, both parked up. That Campione number 88 car, I don't know how it's looking. I'm not sure if it's copped a hit or anything like that. We've got no idea what's happened here. This is the first I've seen of this incident.
Is there another car?
Let's take a look at a replay. We've got a little bit of let's see if we can get some context as to what may have happened here. Let's take a look at this replay. Okay, so this is looking at the exit. So we saw Mark Torbets at the back straight there. So he's copped a little bit of he's been caught up in that melee as well, and he was able to get underway. Campione and Jack Atley were not, unfortunately.
I think Atley has just checked in there with the great character of a person that he is, just to see if everyone's okay.
We certainly hope that everyone is okay. We'll keep an eye on that one, and we will provide you with any updates as soon as we possibly do. That is the number 88 car of Jared Campione there that we see. And I also caught a glimpse of Nicholas Carpenter at the end of that race there, coming up the main straight. You saw it too. That front bar didn't look straight, did it?
Yeah, it looked like the front undercarriage, the engine protector underneath the engine bay was hanging, or it was, like you said, the front bar, but something was definitely hanging.
There's Jared Campione walking over to the medical car, which is great to see in his blue race suit. So good to see him up and out of the car. Still really not sure what's happened to that car, and we can see the recovery crews still trying to fish that number 28 car out of the gravel at turn 1. Now let's have a look at another angle from this turn 4 incident. So we can already see Campione and Torbets there caught up. So Jack Atley wasn't involved at all. He just kept going around, and he's just pulled up at the end of the race to check on them to see what's okay. So, at that point, we can only assume that it was something just involving Campione and Torbets. But
wow, what an action-packed last couple of laps after that restart. I mean, we knew something was coming, and the action Yeah.
Unbelievable stuff. It's never a dull moment in Porsche 944s. Let's go down to hear from Darren Smith.
Well, we should be calling this never a dull moment racing, this 944 challenge. Bella, multiple championships, and I guess the last couple of laps of that race explains why the cars that are behind us and behind you in this one, this is absolutely willing racing, isn't it?
Yeah, this year's going to be tough. 5 championships, some of them have been a bit easier, but it's getting tougher and tougher. And yeah, this year we've had a really good few races. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to it, to be honest.
You didn't see the mayhem that was going on behind you most of that race, but you were mixed up in it down at the turn 1 there where your old mate Jamie's ended up in the sand track.
Yeah, a bit shattered because Jamie sort of dive bombed into 1 and then we made a slight little bit of contact and I think it sort of sent him off a bit and yeah, it was just really unfortunate and yeah, a bit shattered because we were going to have a good race there. And,
Onwards and upwards, hey. Next round, on we go. Let's go and have a chat with CLW, see how he's gone. Here he is here. Position number 2, Chris. Congratulations.
His granddaughter. Yes, number 2. I didn't know the podium stat. You guys told me that I hadn't been off the podium very much at all here, so I thought I'll have a crack. It was a good race. It was good race.
Who's this?
This is Billy. This is granddaughter number 1.
Great to have family out racing, isn't it?
Well, I'm kind of the granddad of 944 these days, so it's kind of happening.
I tell you what, you don't race like anyone's granddad. You race like you've been doing it for a long time, which you have been. And mate, it's getting pretty fierce in this show, isn't it?
The guys are good, you know. But good to race with, you know, and they find pace, and the cars are quick in different spots, and it's I keep coming back. I keep saying I should retire, and I keep coming back because I just love racing with the guys, and they're good off track as well as on track. So, you know, and just Vic State as an atmosphere is great to hang around.
Keep coming with Grandpa, sweetheart. It's fun, isn't it? Good girl. All right, I've got to speak to Ads Brewer. We promised we wouldn't chat with each other all season long because I don't want to put the commentator's curse on it. But tell us about that one, mate. That all took place in front of you like a big screen TV, didn't it?
It did. I got a front row seat, as they say. But what a race. These guys just always turn it on and it makes it so hard. Like, to try and get out in front is one of the hardest things ever. Credit to Cameron, well done. Credit to Jamie, he was fast as well. And well done for Chris sticking his signature move down there, turn 9. That's the one he stick. As soon as he shoved it down there, I just shook my head and go, can't believe I fell for it. But just want to thank Mum and Dad. Always coming out, give me a hand. As you can see, the car's in a bit of disarray from race 2, but we stuck some stickers and some race tape on it.
Thanks to Melbourne Paving, eh?
Melbourne Paving, thanks for the stickers. He said I could have them too, which was a good bloke. The car was still a bullet all weekend. Can't believe we were a 10th off the race lap record. So, car is just flying.
You're feeling a bit emotional right now, aren't you?
You know, it is. It's hard. You get out of the car and you're just stuffed, and you've got nothing left. So, this is what happens. You know, the last little bit of emotion comes out. So.
Terrific, Ads. Mate, this is the last time we're going to chat. About Christmas time will be the next time we talk, eh?
Don't worry, there's no curse. It's all good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've heard it from the 3 on the podium for the Porsche 944 Challenge. It's been a fantastic couple of years for that category. And I reckon the Trico 2025 Victorian State Circuit Racing Championships is just about to ignite. These cars, they've got makeshift sticker fronts on these Porsches to get them to the end. Let's see you all at Calder Park on March 29 and 30. All be here live on the Blendline TV networks via YouTube, and keep in touch with everything at vsrs.com.au. We'll see you at Calder.
What a race. So, after an extraordinary final race, it's Cameron Bella who takes a 3 from 3 victory for round 1 over the 4-time series champion Chris Lewis-Williams. Adam Brewer, with a really strong and tough weekend, claims the final spot on the podium. Mark Verdino and Carter Fox top 5. Jamie Westaway, Jared Campione and Tony Westaway all unfortunately succumbing to the Sandown Demons in a tough weekend of racing. So, looking at the points tallies after round 1, as the 944 Challenge Series competes nationally as well as locally in Australian states, there are 2 sets of championship points awarded to the drivers. And firstly, looking at the Victorian State Series, its reigning champion Cameron Bella, who leaves Sandown leading that table. Adam Brewer in second, with last year's runner-up Mark Verdino in third. It's already tight mid-pack, with Chris Lewis-Williams and Carter Fox tied on 54 points. Peter Grant, Andrew Jackman and Nick Carpenter also tied on 46 points. Over the page, Andrew Goldman, the last of the Currans points getters, Johnny Venoris and Lyndon Watson yet to open their account, whilst in the overall 944 Challenge Series, with a slightly different point scoring system, again it's Cameron Bella who leads that tally. Adam Brewer and Mark Verdino still top three, but Mark Torbitz and Carter Fox sit tied on 56 points. Jack Atley and Nick Carpenter also tied on 47. Chris Lewis-Williams and Sam Rove just off that. And again, Johnny Venoris and Lyndon Watson round out that table after round one. If it's close, hard and fast racing in stunning Porsche machinery on some of Australia's best racetracks that you're after, head over to our website, www.944challenge.com, and check out all the information. The 944 Challenge Series will be back, bigger and better, for round two at the iconic Calder Park Raceway on the 29th of March. We look forward to seeing you there. In conjunction with Blendline TV, this has been a production by Pit Lane Media.